There are many different reasons why people get credit cards, whether it be for the rewards and benefits, purchase protection, or interest-free periods, just to name a few. But whatever the reason is for you wanting a credit card, keep on watching to find the best UK credit card for you in 2022. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Peter, and on this channel we explore the products, strategies and tools to help us on the road to a financially free future. And today we're talking about the best UK credit cards available in January 2022. I'll share with you the best rewards credit cards, the best credit cards for balance transfers, the top 0% credit cards for purchases, the best travel credit cards, as well as the best credit cards for built-in credit. But before we get into that, credit card interest rates in the UK have reached the highest levels since 1998, with the average credit card rate being around 21.4%. The fears are that these increasing interest rates could lead to more customers defaulting on their payments and falling further into debt. That's why I want to start by giving you some top tips on how to use your credit card properly so you can avoid falling into these problems. Tip 1 is to pay your credit card balance off in full every single month. If you do this, these rising astronomical interest rates won't apply to you, because if you pay it off in full each month, you won't be charged any interest on the money that you borrowed. Tip number 2 is to only use your credit card for things that you can afford to pay off. Using your credit card to pay for everyday expenses that you'd normally have to pay anyway is the perfect way to use it. Don't use a credit card as an excuse to overspend or supplement your living. And tip number 3 is to avoid cash advances. Cash advances usually incur higher rates of interest and charges, and they're usually applied straight away. The most common form of cash advance is to use your credit card to withdraw cash from an ATM, but you should also check the terms and conditions of your credit card, because some companies count transactions like utility bills, gambling websites and debt repayments as cash advances. So with all that being said, let's get right into the best credit cards of 2022, starting with the top rewards credit cards. Rewards credit cards are quite simple to understand. You use the credit card for your normal everyday spending, and you earn rewards or points based on the amount that you spend. This can be in the form of cashback, or sometimes can be points which can be exchanged for vouchers or money off. One of the best rewards credit cards out there at the moment is the American Express Platinum Everyday Cashback. American Express Platinum Cashback Everyday Credit Card. It might have a bit of a long-winded name, but this card is for people who are new to American Express or anyone who hasn't had an American Express personal card within the last 2 years. It's also best for people who plan to spend between £3,000 and £10,000 on your credit card during the year. There's no monthly or annual fee for getting this card, which makes it the highest rate of cashback for any fee-free card. The introductory rate is 5% cashback on your spending for the first 3 months, and this is up to a maximum of £100 in cashback. You'll then earn 0.5% cashback on any spending up to £10,000, and then over £10,000 of spending will be 1% cashback. On screen now, you'll see the extra Amex benefits that you'll get by having this card, as well as some of the eligibility criteria that you should know before applying. One of the main requirements is that there's a minimum annual spend of £3,000. If you don't spend this amount, you won't be able to earn the cashback rewards. And if you don't pay your balance off in full every single month, you'll be charged 24.5% interest. If you plan to spend more than £10,000 per year, the Amex Platinum Cashback card could be a good option. Now, this card does have a £25 annual fee, but with a higher cashback rate of 1.25% if you spend over £10,000 during the year. This makes paying the £25 fee worth it if you are going to spend that amount. Now, American Express isn't as widely accepted as MasterCard or Visa, so if you need a backup credit card for when Amex isn't accepted, or maybe you're not eligible for an Amex card or you've already had one in the past, there are some good non-Amex rewards cards out there. Here's a few of the best non-Amex rewards credit cards. As you can see, some of them are good for people who shop at specific shops or websites, like Sainsbury's or Amazon. So if you already shop regularly at those places, these cards are a good way to earn some cashback or rewards on your spending. Finally, on the topic of cashback and rewards, although it's not actually a credit card, I do need to give a special shout out to the Chase UK Bank MasterCard. Now, this is just a debit card for the Chase UK Bank current account, but if you're a new customer, you'll get 1% cashback for the first 12 months. Now, there are a few exclusions, but for a completely free bank account to offer rewards like that, it makes it kind of a no-brainer to get. Now, I am currently working on a video doing a full review of the Chase UK Bank, so when that's available, I'll link that here for you to check out. If you've used the credit card poorly in the past and you're stuck with a balance that is charging you interest every single month, with a balance transfer, you can get a new credit card with a different provider and shift the balance from your old card to the new card. But the benefit is the new card will usually have a 0% interest period for a set amount of time. This will help you by allowing your repayments to actually clear off the debt rather than just paying the astronomical interest rates. Now, the companies offering these balance transfer credit cards typically do charge a small fee, but they do have long 0% interest periods. You can get some cards without a fee or at a lower rate, but the 0% periods would typically be shorter. Currently, the credit card with the longest 0% interest period on balance transfers is the Virgin Money Balance Transfer Credit Card. Everyone who's approved for this card will get 35 months at 0% interest on balance transfers. Now, it does have one of the higher fees at 2.95% of the balance that you're transferring over. But as I mentioned before, if you need longer to pay off your debt, this could definitely be worth it, rather than paying the interest rates that you're paying at the moment. With this card though, you cannot transfer a balance from any other card from Virgin Money, Virgin Atlantic, Clydesdale Bank, Yorkshire Bank, or B credit card. Another good option is the new HSBC balance transfer credit card. They offer 31 months at 0%, but have a lower fee at 2.7%. But what gets better though is that if you're transferring a balance of £100 or more, you can earn £25 in cash back. This is a great little benefit and an incentive for you to use that card, but you can't get this deal if you've had a HSBC credit card in the last 12 months, and you won't be able to transfer a balance from M&S Bank, First Direct, John Lewis, or any other HSBC group card. Here are some more options for the best balance transfer credit cards in 2022. And I have to give a special shout out to Sainsbury's, whose credit card offers the longest 0% period with no transfer fee, although it does say up to 21 months, meaning some people who are accepted will not get that long. It's important to note with these cards, and with all the cards that I've mentioned in this video, I'm showing you some of the best available, but this is by no means all of them. You should always use an eligibility checker to see what cards are best for your situation. When done right, 0% credit cards are literally the cheapest way to borrow. 0% credit cards will give you a set period where new purchases made on the card are charged no interest. These cards allow you to borrow for free as long as you pay off the balance in full before the 0% time period is over. This means you could potentially save hundreds, if not thousands of pounds compared to other methods of borrowing over the same period of time. Here are some of the best 0% on purchases credit cards available in 2022. The M&S credit card has the longest guaranteed 0% period of 23 months. Everyone who's accepted for that credit card will get that 23-month period. All of the other cards on this list are either up to 24 or 23 months, so it's not guaranteed that you'll actually get that long. If you're planning to travel and spend or withdraw money abroad, or maybe you're paying on an overseas website, using a standard debit or credit card could be very costly. Getting a travel credit card is a much better option because the good ones don't charge any exchange fees, cash withdrawal fees, or interest. For this category, the Barclaycard Rewards credit card is a great option with some added benefits. It charges no fees or interest on spending and overseas cash withdrawals as long as they're repaid in full. This is perfect if you're going on holiday, as long as you remember to pay it off in full at the end of the month. There are some other benefits on this card, such as up to 0.25% cashback on spending and free access to some of Apple's services for several months. If you have a bad or poor credit history, a credit builder credit card could be a great way to start to get back on your feet and build up your credit score. It may not seem that important to you now, but having a good credit score could open up a lot of opportunities and doors to you in the future. So the sooner you start to improve it, the better. Now, I already have a video on my channel for the best beginner credit cards for building credit, and a lot of the cards that I've mentioned on that video are still the best ones available now. So you can check that video out here. And for more tips on how to improve your credit score, you can check out the video below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.